there are a few better things than spending a night on the sea. Freedom 3, awesome mothership. She gets you very close to the fishing grounds. They're just around the corner. I'm heading out with Jade and Ferrone. We're gonna go catch a few big ones. Come for the ride. Let's go, mate. Oh, yep. We've literally moved 100 metres from the mothership and there's tuna busting up just there. Get in on, mate, get over me. That's it. Oh, yes! Yeah. Got him, well done.
How's that?
That is awesome. Turn that way. There's the mothership and this is us. Go, well done. Did you see what it was?
No, I did. A tuna of some sort.
Long tail? Yep.
Oh no, he's gone.
There's some beautiful tuna busting there. Oh, there's a nice longie. I actually saw him eat that. Oh, I actually saw that tuna eat that lure. That is unreal. How's that for a run? Put another cast out, Jane. That is just so good. They're still busting up there. And what a start to the morning. Look at the birds, they've gone up. There's still tuna busting under the birds. The mothership, well, she might be 800 metres away now. And we can just see birds, tuna busting everywhere. They're still out there. Awesome conditions. And I love this stuff. Like last night, awesome T-bone steak, catching up with mates. I got the family on the mothership, so I get to see them at lunchtime. They'll go out for a fish as well. This to me is just what life is all about. If you get the chance to go on a long range fishing trip, make sure you take it because it is so cool. Look at the bend in that rod. How's the power on these things? And I specifically grabbed this rod and reel. The first cast I had this morning was with a smaller reel, and I just couldn't get the crank, so I went and grabbed this Shimano 6000 SW Stella. I wanted big winds, pick up a lot of line, because the faster you move that lure, the more chance of getting a bite. And it's matched with this Oshia Offshore Series rod, and the thing I love about it, this one's rated 30 to 40 pound. The thing I love about it's really soft, this rod, so when you get those big tuna kicks like we just saw then, you're not pulling hooks. It's a really, really nice rod. Typically, I like fast taper rods. This thing's actually quite slow, which means it bends pretty much from the butt all the way to the tip. But the benefit of that braid actually still gives you some shock absorption. Look at that tuna there, just going tap, 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 tap. And this is 30-pound fins braid. When I'm hooked up on fins, I'm always very, very confident.
It's a serious looking fish, Paul.
Oh, I've pulled the hook. What is going on this morning? The only good thing, there's more over there. Oh, I just got to check. Absolutely mint. That is just bad luck.
When you visit Hervey Bay, two things that you need to do. One is visit Fraser Island, magnificent island of the world, and let me show you the magnificent humpback whales that come and visit our waterway. Mum and calf leaping out of the ocean. Be the most magnificent experience that you could ever have.
O'clock, Paul, long cast.
That's right on him.
Spot on, mate, wind. Yep, he's on it.
Yep. What a call by our guide then, Andrew. I couldn't see the fish. He just said 10 o'clock, long cast. I just went with it. He said spot on, they're still out there, mate. Have a cast, there you go. I think I've pulled the hooks again. I have. No, he's coming towards me. Look at him move. Whoa. Oh. And that is what you call a guide.
Paul's a big shark under the boat. Free spill it, mate, if you have to.
Andrew's just told me there's a shark under the boat, so I've got to try and get this tuna up, which we're doing now by backing back. There he comes, he's coming up. Look at that, he's on the surface, and I just got to get into him over time. because I don't want him getting shark, but also don't want to pull hooks. Oh, there he is, look at him. He's a nice fish. I saw some displacement then. There's a shark on him. Oh, he's got him, he's got it. Okay, there's a shark on him. I've free spooled the tuna, he's behind the boat, guys, behind. I'm free spooling, there's nothing else I can do. Oh, the shark's about 8 feet long and he's chasing my tuna. Andrew just driving that direction. I don't know what's gonna happen here. So I've free spooled the fish, you can see lines coming off. I'm just trying to get, look at him go. He is going.
Worry about the belly and the line.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to wind up on him. Go, straight ahead. Straight ahead, and I'm just gonna pick up the line now. Hopefully he's been able to swim away from the shark. You don't want to see these beautiful fish eaten by sharks, even though that's the way the environment works. I just want to show him to you. There he is, he's on the surface. He's just here. There's our fish. Let me just right, I got it. I'm right. Okay, you can see it's all happening. But hopefully for now he's got away from that shark. And what a fantastic fishing tip. If you ever see your fish about to get sharked, dump that bail and let him swim away. And just see another shark on the sounder. It's amazing with technology, you can actually see a shark on the depth sounder below the boat. I'm putting as much hurt as I can on this fish without pulling a hook or breaking line. And it's really important you know the limits of your fishing tackle because you've got to get him up as quick as you can. He's coming up now.
The shark there. Free spool, free spool.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh.
He's got it. Look at that. Look at the size of those things. Oh, those sharks. They would have been probably 200 kilos. All I saw is he just come through and smashed it. And we were so close. Did everything we can. But you know what? That's the way it works. Big fish eat little fish. I just want to catch one so I can show you how amazing those little fish are. And when I say little, still probably that big. It hurts just a bit. Well, the action on these long-tail tuna this morning has been absolutely amazing. The stuff I've seen, I'll never forget it. We've just got to get one in the boat. Speaking of that, last night whilst we were having dinner, my boy Jet snuck a little line over the back. This is what happened. Well, this is the beauty of mothershipping. We're just inside having dinner. And next thing, Jetty's rod went bzzz, and you're on, my friend.
I really cannot lift the rod.
Just keep working, mate. Now you just pump and wind, pump and wind. You're doing a great job. I'm gonna let you go. It's all yours. How good is this? Any time you spend the night on the water, this can happen, and there's so much fun. How you going, dude?
Not good.
Why?
I have a feeling he's gonna bust me up.
No. I reckon you're gonna catch him. It's a big one, I reckon. This is a good sized big one, no matter how you look at it. We're at a serious disadvantage here because we are on a very big mothership, freedom free, and we are anchored, so we're not moving anywhere. So this fish has everything going in its favour. So Jetty, you're just gonna have to work hard and fight the fight, okay? Is he still there?
Just the back.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
Keep winding, just wind as quick as you can, mate. Keep it bending that rod.
I really cannot wind.
And you know the sad thing about this?
What?
My T-bone steak's getting cold, so hurry up. That's it, good hand, this hand.
The back's so sore.
Left, left. Atta boy.
I don't care about seeing the fish now, I just care about getting it in. Don't do that to me.
Okay, can I just grab him for 1 second?
Yeah.
1 second, so I just don't want to touch the boat. Just bring him around here for you. He's going under the boat, this fish.
Yeah, this fish is probably no
There
problem.
he is, Jetty. I think
Whoa.
it's a shark. I think it's a big shark. Oh,
Oh,
wow,
them.
look at that. That is
Oh,
so
them sort of
cool,
shark.
Jetty. You know what that is? That's a big shovel nose.
Yeah.
How awesome is that? And you know what?
What?
Apart from the last metre, you caught that massive fish all by yourself. Kudos, dude. That's a big fish. I wonder the poor boy's back is sore. Good luck. Andrew, you are the man. Well, Jet, I got to say, how did you wind in this massive white-spotted shovel-nosed shark?
I'm really not sure.
It's a monster. It's huge. What does it look like? What other fish?
A sturgeon, I
It
reckon.
does. From here back, it actually looks like a sturgeon. Prehistoric creature, absolute beauty. We better slide it back, eh?
Yeah,
You know why I love fishing so much?
because you never know what's going to pop up.
You never know what's going to pop up next. And how would you even know that this beautiful creature was on the bottom just under our boat?
Yeah.
Let's slide it back, mate. You ready? Oh, it's big.
It's so heavy!
He's gone. Yes! That's a big fish, well done.
Take, it was just,
How good?
oh.
Has this had any big screaming runs yet?
Did to start off with, but
Then you just locked him up.
Yeah.
When you got guns like that, you can afford to lock them up. Check out these guns. You've been working out, mate.
No.
You sure? Oh, watch him. Did I see you busting out a few push-ups on the back deck before we come out? Come on. Ladies, if you're out there and you're eligible, how's this good-looking young man with big guns? I'll get you an email address. Just contact IFISH on my Facebook page and I'll put you onto him. If you're a good catch. Almost as good as this tuna.
Fish is coming up the surface now. Oh, shark.
Shark, open it. Oh, no, wind him up. Oh, no.
Shark is right there.
That fish, what, that long?
Easy.
And the shark was right up him, flicked the bail. Luckily though, you know the good thing? He got away from the shark.
Yeah, that's it.
So at the end of the day, I'm fairly happy because that tuna is out there swimming. It's about 10 love, and I'm not feeling the love. That ate that on the way up.
Yep.
Jaden's on too. That was actually on the lift. I was bringing my jig up just to drop it down again because the angle was wrong. And this thing ate on the way up, and I think it might be a little mackerel of some description. It is. Oh! Nice little mac. Come here, mate. Up. Swing him round. That is a little doggy mackerel. Fairly prolific up and down the coast here. Pretty good chewing, and he loves that jig. Finally, we've put a fish in the boat. Woohoo! He's no monster, but it's a fish. Oh, that's what we want. Some solid weight. Oh, and some big head shakes. That was incredible, Jaden.
Wasn't it?
Literally, just hit the bottom and bang straight away.
What do you think it is, Paulie?
You know what? It's really random. We're getting a lot of head shakes. See the rod tip there?
Yeah.
But it hasn't made up its mind. It's look, tail beats. Hasn't. Oh, see that? It's weird.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a fish
Oh, it definitely is.
of some description. I'm not getting powering runs. I'm getting tap, tap, tap. You know, sometimes these big fish, I found the past hook a big fish, he just sort of sits there and shakes his head and thinks about it for a while, whereas a little fish feels the hook and just goes phew. But big fish really think. There's a lot of weight there though, I'll give you the tip. Oh. And with our run of luck today, Jaden, what do you reckon the chance are of actually landing this fish?
Oh, not too high, but we can only hope for the best.
You got to be in it to win it, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Even though we haven't really put a fish in the boat yet today, how awesome has it been? Like,
Matt, just undescribable some of the action we've seen this morning on those long tails, just boiling up all around the boat and getting sharked right at the boat.
it's probably, without sort of going too hard, it's probably as good as fishing gets to see big fish, cast a lure and then hit them, eh?
Yeah, that's it.
I've got a lot of drag on this fish. I don't want to go too hard. But I do want to slow him down. Oh, some big head pumps there. Come on, mate. Oh, what do we got there? It's big and it's silver, Jaden. It's big. Oh, it's a big
How's
golden
that?
trevally. Look at the tail on it. How's the size of this thing? Oh, that is a big fish. I'll let you leader him. He's just pinned. Oh, bring him up this way, my friend. And that is what persistence is all about. Come this way. Come to the bow. Jaden, finally we did it.
Finally.
How many big fish have we lost to get this one?
Oh, too many. Finally, all that hard work earlier in the morning, losing all those big fish, finally paid off.
That is just amazing. There's a golden trevally. Now, typically people love to target these on the flats, and Hervey Bay's famous for fly fishermen chasing these on the flats. This is a deep water one, come off a reef. He is about that wide, seriously, across the girth. Absolute awesome fish, and if you come here, seriously, to catch this fish, mate, fish of a lifetime?
Oh, definitely.
You'd be pretty stoked with a picture of this on the mantelpiece. A very special thanks to Fraser Coast Opportunities for helping us come to this beautiful part of the world, and of course to Andrew Chorley, Hervey Bay Fly and Sport Fishing. If you want one of these, he is your man.